Happy Thursday, everyone. I hope you're all going to be able to join me tonight. And if not tonight, then on replay. I'll wait for a couple minutes here. Who do I think is going to be first? Probably Jean. Maybe Ethel is going to sneak in the cuts first. Maybe Roz. I hope you're all doing really well. And I'm coming to you from a beautiful Boise, Idaho today. It was 83 degrees. Oh, Cindy snuck in first. Okay, Cindy. How are you? I love seeing your little comment come up. I know it's going to be a good live if you're here. So it's 83 degrees outside in Boise right now. So that's why I'm inside. Well, also because it's one of my favorite times of the week. You know that. But it's supposed to go down to 71 tomorrow. So that's more my speed right now. So I welcome you all to the Stamp Zoo. This is Lisa Harden. I'm coming to you live from, as I said, Boise, Idaho. And we are going to do a little stamping and chatting. So, as the stampers are doing right now, as you come on, please go ahead and leave us a comment and say hello. I love when I can speak to you instead of just yammering on to myself. And so, this way, it makes me feel like we are really crafting together, even though I'm here alone. Okay, and there's Roz and Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Jean. Nice to see you, ladies. And I hope you had a great week and you're looking forward to a nice weekend because it is Friday Eve after all. Thank you for sharing, Roz. I appreciate that. So, what's been going on across the country here? We've kind of got the Midwest and then clear down into the East being represented. We'll try and fill in we will fill in what I want to say. We'll fill in the other states as we get into this, right? Thank you for sharing, Jean. I appreciate that. So I have what do I want to say? It's a little bit of a smorgasbord. We're gonna make some cards, of course. I have some swaps to show you from my Avid level swappers. And then I also have a sneak peek of something coming to us in the next mini catalog. Something that hello Tina, how are you doing? So yes, I have a bundle right down here I'm going to show you. And it is for a demonstrator only event that's coming up in June. So you cannot purchase these products right now, but I just want to whet your appetite because you will be able to purchase them. And I'm sure that I will be doing some sort of event with them because for one thing, I will have them all this extra time. So I will definitely put a class together with these. And it's funny, it's 83 degrees here and I'm looking at Christmas paper, winter paper. Hello, Sue. I love it. How are you doing? Hope Oregon's doing well today. And hello, Lori. How are you doing? Thank you for sharing, everyone. That's so kind of you. I appreciate it. And the Stamping Zoo, thank you too. So Tango and Couch. They like it when their mom's videos get shared. You're melting. I bet you are, Roz. Oi. Hello, Amy. How are you doing? I think I've seen you for a few weeks, Amy. I hope you're doing well. Oh gosh. You had a rain and thunder shower, Cindy. Whoa. But hopefully it just went through and didn't stick around too long, right? I'm doing good, Tina. Thank you for asking. Tina and I had a nice chat a couple of days ago. And so, yeah. Okay, can we talk about my little dress here? It's not that it's so fancy. I think I've told you before that when it gets hot, to me, anything over 75 is hot. Then I love to just wear casual dresses in the house, especially when I am working from home. Today is no exception. And this is probably the second time I'm wearing this dress. And then I realized why I like it so much. Look at it for just a minute here. It's got Petunia Pop, Pretty in Pink, Island. It's a little hard to see the island, but there's a hibiscus. Let's see. I need to be careful where I point. Right here. There's a hibiscus that is Summer Splash. And then the leaves have, honest to goodness, Shy Shamrock in them. Everything but peach pie. And then it has some Night of Navy and maybe just a touch of pecan pie. I mean, it is a Stampin' Up! Dress. It's an in color dress. So it was kind of fun. Now I like it even more, right? And my nails are petunia pop right now. So I am in. Apparently, I'm in. If I'm in the in colors, then I'm in. So I hope you've all been enjoying the in colors. And especially if you're in my in color club, the first month went out last month or last week. And we're actually going to modify a couple of the cards that are from that club because that club includes all sorts of product. So if you're in that club, you pay for the product for 5 months. And then you also get a card class with 4 cards. And so, Sue, hey, beat it, cat. Sorry, get out. Sue asks me probably an important question here that is it pecan pie a stain or is it part of the fabric? We'll just say it's part of the fabric right now, but maybe later. I don't know. Hello, Bernie. Very nice to see you guys. Hi, Sherry. How are you doing? Yes, for pecan pie. It is not necessarily a summer pie I would eat, but if somebody gave me a slice of it. Okay, Cassie, you're all right. See, I knocked on the window and he knows that that means there's a cat out there and now it's freaked out. So you can see him back there. See him back there? Look at his lips. Cassie, hello. What are you doing? Are you scared? Don't be scared. All right. Well, we'll have a little visitor here back behind us. Okay, everyone, enough clowning around, right? Hello, Ethel. So let me point you down, or let's grab that camera as well, and let's take a look at some fun stuff here, shall we? Yeah, it's 83 degrees. Let's take a look at the winterly treetops. Okay. Now, please keep in mind, this is a bundle that is not available right now. If you signed up for the Creativity Now demonstrator only event, then you have the option to purchase this, and you did. Everybody will have the option to purchase it at a later date when the mini catalog goes live. But you know me, I always want to share and show you everything. Hello, Mary from Wisconsin. Very nice to see you jumping on. And so yeah, let's do this sneak peek, right? So this is called, well, I don't remember what it's called, the whole bundle, but this winterly treetops. And isn't it adorable? Okay, now that this is off, now that my face is small, we can open the window and get some better light. Isn't this great? Look at those birds, cardinals, etc. I definitely think this one you could make into a cardinal, right? And you will see in the paper they have done that, but they've done all sorts of colors. So look at this, and then sentiments, and can you imagine this embossed? I would love to see this embossed in gold. So I will be doing a little bit of that. And so again, what I have this for. Hey, Anna, how are you doing? Anna gave me a very beautiful chopped submission today. So I just want you to know she's bringing it this month. Yeah, so again, these are not available right now unless you are a demonstrator that signed up for Creativity Now. Okay. Here's Natural Tones linen thread. And actually, we've got garden green, night of navy, copper clay. Okay. That's definitely a copper clay. It's gorgeous. And it's linen thread. It's a little bit thicker than our linen twine, but it's not the jute. Okay, so you have to be kind of familiar with those things. Hello, Alicia. So it's, yeah, you know what? It feels just about as thin as the twine. Let's do the old bow test on it, right? Oh, I like it. You know what? It has a little bit more body to it than the linen thread, so I think it's going to be fine if you just tie it a bow. But yeah, you get the gist. So this is going to be something to watch for, isn't it? It's really pretty. And can you imagine this on all of your fall and winter uh, projects? Nice. So that's in there. And we have this, what is this one called? Earth tone shimmies, and they definitely are garden green. Looks like vanilla or white, and then copper again. I know, Roz. Roz, did you sign up for this event? Are you doing this? So it is scheduled for June 20th. So while I'm showing you this, I want to tell you, like, how did I get the opportunity to order this? Well, it's not that. It's not that I'm so exclusive. It's that Stampin' Up! Treats its demonstrators very well. So they gave us, in particular, they gave us the opportunity to attend a fee-based event. So it does cost money, and we paid for the supply. But the event is called Creativity Now, and it's an all-day online stamping, like creativity, right? Um, event. So we're going to be creating, or other people will be creating with these products and showing us. And I get to be the student because I like to be the student sometimes. And look at this. This is the Birchwood 3D embossing. Oh, yeah, good point. I got it, Roz. Check it out. So this is another one of our huge. And Alicia, oh, Alicia forgot to sign up for it. Well, that's okay. Alicia does almost everything, so I guess she can miss this one. But anyway, this is just a type of event that Stampin' Up! Offers to demonstrators only as a thank you for being demonstrators, right? So please keep that in mind, because I've been saying right now is an excellent time to join Stampin' Up! And an excellent time to in the Stamping Zoo. If you live in the United States and you're over 18 and you don't live in this household, which is everybody, well, that part is for everybody, you can join this month for an excellent starter kit. Over $200 of product for only $99 plus tax, and you get to choose $125 of that product yourself. So, and then the company is going to give you $82 worth of in-color products. So all these colors, you're going to get all sorts of products. And it's very fun. I mean, you don't have to do this. You can be your own only customer, best customers, do online events and things. Or if you join my team, you can join into our team events. You can run your own business if you want. You can get together a group of friends every month and then earn commission on on the sales to them. And in that way, you can hit your minimums. But when you sign up for the first 7 months, you don't have any minimum. So you just get to enjoy the discount, which starts at 20%, goes up to 25 with certain criteria. Okay. And so 20%. Think about what you spend now on your orders with me, which I thank you so much for. I encourage you to take a look at that. Think about what the 20% discount would feel like. Okay. I encourage it. Whatever's right for you is going to be right for me. So I love my customers. I love my demonstrators on my team. All right. If you'd like to look into this, there are a couple different ways you can do that. You can use the link in the description below this video and go over and read about me and my team, and you can sign up right from there. Over on the page, you will also find my phone number. You probably have to text me first, or I won't know who it is, right? But you can call me, you can text me, we can chat about what you would want to put in your starter kit, or what types of questions you have about stand up in general. If I know the answers, I will gladly give them to you. Okay. So please keep this in mind. Oh my gosh, as we're looking at this stunning paper, these are some of the benefits to joining Stampin' Up! And so, like I said, you will have, if you sign up this month, you will be active through October with minimums. So you could purchase this suite early, probably a month early, and have all sorts of time to play with it. Oh, who doesn't love birds at Christmas? Winter birds. All right, look at this. These dies to cut them out. Somebody was asking about the dies. They do have dies, but these are gorgeous. And I believe these were colored with blends by our concept artists. And so we can make this, right? Or you just use the cutouts. Call it easy. I love this one. Oh, I love it. All the birch and then all these little birds hidden amongst the birch trees. Isn't that great? Think about, this is cute too. And still little insignificant like sparrows hiding in this design. And so I could definitely see using this as a background and then coloring one of this, like these two birds really brightly and putting those in the foreground. I can't wait. And this is so gorgeous. It's one that you would cut into 6 different pieces. It kind of has pussy willows on it, I guess. That's what I would think. And there's damp. I'm just sitting here thinking, I don't know, we don't have pussy willows in the winter, but someplace might. Australia might. Anyway, that's what I'm going to call them. And then you have a little stamp that mimics that pattern. And just beautiful backgrounds for to use with this suite or other things as usual. And then look at this. I love this. This is all over that same thing, what I'm calling pussy willows. And it's not coming off. It's coming off more brown, but it has a touch of petal pink in it. So isn't that nice? I know, Jean. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. Hey, and Andy says she's looking forward to it. Yes, it's June 20th. Thank you. Now, I can't attend on June 20th because I'm going to a wedding, but guess what? In true Stampin' Up! Fashion, they have already thought about that, and they've said, guess what? If you miss it, it's going to be recorded for you to watch for like a month. So I'm setting aside like the following, I don't know, 1 or 2 weeks ahead. I will sit in the house when it is hot in July, and I'll work on Christmas things. And then there's a beautiful die set that cut a lot of these things, and also gives us a frame with some gorgeous evergreen. So it's a very nice, sweet product, and I know that we are going to be wowed by what we see in that Creativity Now event. It's probably the 3rd one, maybe that I remember we had, and it's good. It's a really fun event. Oh, we don't want this yet. We are going to use this bundle, Spotlight on Nature. We're going to use that. And a little here. So these are 2 cards, again, from my In Color Club. In Color Club is closed right now, but this kind of gives you a flavor for some of the cards, kits that you will receive in any given event that I have. And they're always, they will feature like 1 bundle so that you can purchase the bundle if you like, or you can pull something from stash. I try to make the designs fluid enough and flexible enough that people can use different things. I don't want everybody to feel like they need to buy the bundle every single month. But if you're like me, you do. But you know what I mean. So anyway, these were just a couple of the cards that we made in a first month featured Petunia Pop. Everybody has their kits now, so I can say that, right? And so then here is with all the beautiful DSP and those great circles. They're so fun. So those are the cards that we're going to make, but we're making them in color. Deborah has joined, and she has the suite, and she will be at Creativity Now. Awesome, Deborah. Okay, so speaking of Deborah and Cindy, I have our swap cards, and both Deborah and Cindy participated in this. So I only have about 9. I wish the group was about 15, to be quite honest. So as you're watching this, if you are interested in joining a swap during certain periods of the year, I only do it when the catalog goes live right now. And hello, Jean. So I only do this or offer this swap when the catalogs are going live during a pre-order period. Um, but anyway, if that interests you, send me a message and I'll make sure you get into the Facebook group that tracks this so that you can sign up for the next group. Okay. So let's see. This was one I made with you guys, and I absolutely love this Mediterranean blooms. It's, I don't know how she painted the fruit. I mean, you could just reach out and pull that off of the tree, right? So this was my swap because I didn't want to stop playing with Mediterranean blooms. I should have taken these out of the little envelopes. Sorry. You have to listen to all that rustling. And the blue with the orange I thought was incredible. And so here's my little swap. And then let's see who we have. We have Cindy Howard. Cindy used all the beautiful in colors, and she used Unbounded Beauty, I believe. And I want to make sure this doesn't fall off. Okay. Oh, yes, that's right. Isn't this called a flap folded bookbinding card or something like that? What's it called? C-fold bookbinding card. I got the bookbinding part down. That's beautiful. It's so beautiful. This is a really nice display of lots of the different products in the suite. So I love it, Cindy. Look at this little guy. So Country Birdhouse was the winner as far as the bundle that people use the most. It's really funny. I kept putting him in, and I was like, "There's another bird card." This is Amanda Pittman. She makes great. She does a great job. She's been in this since the beginning, participated every time, and she does a great job. And while we're doing this, I'm going to just do a little of this business, right? So isn't that great? Pretty in pink. And then of the products from the Country Birdhouse suite. And then look at this, though. I think it looks like a chalkboard. So this die in Unbounded Love die cuts the frame and the middle part separately. So you can separate you can die cut twice. And she's taken them and embossed white on that. And it's just this tiny little chalkboard, and it's so sweet. So I really like this, Amanda. And for this swap, you have to have a stamped image on the outside and the inside. And so these are full cards. And hello, Zena. I know. I love the birdhouse too, and which is funny because I didn't start out even wanting the birdhouse. I was like, no, no, thanks. Now this is Christy Gridley. She does such a nice job. Also been in since the beginning. I love how she's always doing something nice on the back, and then look what she did. She just about sold this to me with layers of beauty. I mean, I keep seeing it, and it's gorgeous. Aw, Snap is right. And it's so pretty. So this is a mask, 5 different masks that you can use to color, expertly color these roses, right? And these little, I don't know, I always think they're like daisies kind of off to the side. You can make them whatever you want. And she's got some Wink of Stella. She uses a lot of Wink of Stella. I'm starting to learn all of your little signature moves, if you will. Yeah, I know, Cindy. So fun. I know if you didn't like the birdhouse before this, you have to like the birdhouse now. This is Tia Woodward. Has a beautiful style, I think. And this card is no exception. She has taken the birdhouse and done a totally different thing, right? So we've got it here pink, just a similar layout. And then she ended up using the like scroll work down on the bottom. Cut this from designer series paper that's in that suite as well. Very natural colored. She put the roof on what's it called? Foam adhesive strips. And I really like that because the strips are twice as high as the dimensionals. And I feel like it gave it a lot more presence. And then of course she stamped, there's a stamp that does this design. So you can stamp it and then cut it out or just cut it out of paper. She did a wonderful job. She even blackened the little bird's eye. So she didn't miss a trick on this. And then she brought that design back in here. And I really like this. Hoping you have the best day ever. That's a nice sentiment that we haven't had before. Guess what? Another bird card from Deborah Babcock. Yay. Hey, Darcy. Oh, I know we were just all talking about how we love this country birdhouse. So these are from a Avid Level Swap. So if any of you are thinking that you would like to receive all sorts of cards like this next time we have a catalog that goes live, get in touch with me because I would love to build it up a little bit more, like 15 pieces I think is good for these levels of cards. And so here's Deborah's card and then the birdhouse, but still very different, right? So he's used a ton of cool colors, some designer series paper from, I think it's Thoughtful Wishes. Yeah, I think so, to bring in all those in colors and then this beautiful little pretty and pink bow. She's hand colored those. There are die cut for all of these things. And so it just works out really nice. And again, she's combined the sentiments, which is really nice. And a sweet little card also. Okay, can I show you something besides here? We'll skip the birdhouse for now. Look at this one. Guess this. Roz. So cute. No, that's wrong. I'm sorry, Roz. You didn't make that card. Barb Gonzalez made that card. Oh, I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of your chopped card, Roz. Yes. Barb Gonzalez. Oh, I love it. I love this little guy. I don't get the set. And I don't know if I will, but I really like it when I see it. So I believe this is the Celebrate Wishes dies. No, it's not. It's stylish shapes. And so all of these are stitch shapes. I'm trying to blank now. Sorry, Roz. I see the hamster or whatever, and I think it's you. And then she did this technique, which I love. I don't know. It's a different paper piecing technique where it looks like ribbon spooling around, but it's pieces of paper, little strips of paper. And then she backed that with, I believe, Summer Splash. And then the inside's nice too. So super cute. Another bird card. Who's this one? Oh, now this is Roz. Okay. There we go. I knew you were coming up. Roz also did a beautiful birdhouse. I like this style. She used some of the designer series paper, the specialty paper from Thoughtful Wishes as well. I'm making that face because I think it's from Thoughtful Wishes. Yes, it is. I just used it. What am I talking about? And so take a look at this. She did a little bit of embossing with the copper and then 2 sets of those flowers and leaves. You can build all of these little pieces and parts up. She put her birdhouse up on dimensionals. And so then you can actually kind of see inside it. And of course, it's on an embossing folder with the beautiful little bird up there right on top. It's so cute. And Roz is definitely, I don't know, would you call yourself a birder, Roz? You have a birdhouse, at least one. And you get to see lots of really cool birds from what I see. Although we have a lot of different birds here that I didn't know anything about. I started following this page online and I don't know, birds kind of creep me out. Is that weird to say? But I mean, I can appreciate them, but I don't know if I want them like hopping on me and stuff. So I don't know. I don't even know why I'm mentioning that. But anyway, I just forget I said anything. This is Dana Miller. She also has a really great style. Her card's very close to Cindy's, right? And so, but you can still, of course, see the difference, see lots of differences. So you can take the same very close and come up with much different, varied cards. And a beautiful card just really like brings all of those in colors to light. And I love these die cut. They're really pretty. And then she used the resin dots, which I think are May 16th. I think they're back in stock. Correct me if I'm wrong. Someone tell me. So anyway, that was a really fun swap. Some of the girls had various hard things done, and got they still got these swaps to me. So I appreciate everybody's commitment to the swaps. Now, my swap group, like I'm in a different place than other swap groups because we're doing app level. So I don't ever see this being a group of like 50 cards or whatever. So I don't close my swap, I expect people to follow through if you sign up for a swap because we're expecting you, right? Like people are they're spending a lot of money on postage and things to send the cards to me. Sorry, that's crooked. I hate it. There we go. And so anyway, that's all I really expect of people to do is to make an effort to send them in. Of course, if something comes up and you can let me know, then let me know. And then, life goes on, right? But I appreciate everyone's commitment to it. GA, how was your craft fair? How was it? I've been dying to know. I hope it went really well, and I hope you pulled out everything. You just brought like one of each thing home for samples. Okay, my friends, as I said, these are some of the cards from the In Color Club, and these were the other two. Just so you get a flavor for if you join a class with me in the future. You can't have this class anymore. It's closed. But if you do join a class with me, just know that I send lots of pieces of cards. I'm really into different layers, and I'm into doing different techniques and using different products, right? I try to make them varied and flexible so that my participants can use what really, what they love creatively. So anyway, what I ended up loving is Spotlight on Nature, these 12 different circles. They're so wowza. And I have a new appreciation for the stamp set. I was like, oh, the stamp set's fine. Now I'm like, no, I really like the stamp set. It was very easy. Some products are just easier than others for us to pick up and start working with. And I think it's different for all of us, right? And this was really easy for me to just create. Like it was fast, which is fun. I like it when they are fun and easy, and I like it when they're challenging too. I like all different levels because, I'm here to be a student and learn things as well too. So I always like a challenge. And okay, so we're going to switch up, right, and use the different colors and show a little bit of variety. Let's see here. And I actually even have some pre-cut supplies. Can you believe it? Okay, so in February and March, I'm a lot more disorganized, I guess, than I usually am the rest of the year because that is a very busy time for me at my day job. So, thanks for hanging in there. Because sometimes I screeched in here at the seat of my pants, and it's not that you're not important. It's just that I have to do my day job, right? That's what pays most of the bills, and this is what fills my heart. Oh, so look at this. It has an eyelet embossing folder. So the eyelet embossing folder is in the country birdhouse. It's in that suite. What's it called? Country florals or something? I don't know. But anyway, it's in the country suite of products. And then I used one of those circles, okay, and brought the cute butterfly in. We will be fussy cutting the butterfly. And yes. And Corinne says she just got this set and she plans on playing with it this weekend. And I couldn't resist. I forgot I put a second butterfly in there. I won't make you watch me color and cut 2 butterflies, but you can pretend. And then this one again is showcasing all of the beautiful designer series and some different patterns. So I think you guys know this. We've talked about this before, but it always kind of gets missed. You're just flipping through the catalog. Country Flowers. Thank you, Rose. So Stampin' Up! Every year comes out with these 6x6 designer series paper packs. In addition to all of the other papers that we have, you can get a designer series paper in every color we have. And so these feature, and they're like one color. They're like a solid color. So these are the new in colors. Again, peach pie, pretty and pink. God, these greens are so hard. Shiny rock, petunia pop, and then island, no, summer splash. See, I mean, they're so close. And when you get a little pad, it even gets me. And I consider myself pretty good at this. Okay, we're going to separate them further. Anyway, and then they're double-sided, of course. And so there are 4 different patterns you can see on these papers. And so there's a paper pack of all of these papers for the in colors, last year's in colors, and then each color family. So you can get a pack of this 6x6 in color family, okay? And so please keep that in mind. It's a great addition. And so this was a little reminder to my in color clubbers that, of things they can do with their paper, because of course they get all of these papers, different color each month in their kits, which are these nice black boxes that look like really important, because they are. Okay, so I have some pieces and parts here. This is how a kit would come to you. No stamped images, right? But I would cut the cardstock. There's a card base. There's 2 pieces of Summer Splash, one for the inside, one for the out, and then the layer of black. Look at that. Man, this is the detail on this thing. It's crazy how good it is. So these can go over there, and this can go over there too, and we will get started. All right. So hello, Mary Ellen. I know, Mary Ellen, I love the new ink colors. I love them. Jan, did you tell me? Oh, it was a hot day. Sorry. There we go. It was a hot day, but you still did pretty well. I'm glad to hear that. I'm sorry it was hot. Yeah, if you're outside, you never know, right? Yes, it's a cool combo or what? It's very, anything pops back usually, right? And so this is going to be no exception. And so one of those is going to go inside. One of them is going to stay outside. And so we can attach these right now. And so I hope all of you are doing really well. I know that if you have kids in school, empty. I knew that. If you have kids in school, they're kind of wrapping it up, aren't they? Wrap it up. Until we get, they're kind of finishing and stuff. Let me get some adhesives here. Let me see if I have any. Oh, now there's something stuck more. That's always fun, because I shoved it full of something. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, see. There's the troublemaker. Get those out. Come on. Get out of there. Get lost too. Somebody needs to straighten this place up. There's no liquid glue. That's all right. We don't need it. Okay. So I'm going to get this going. And so who else has been playing with the in colors? Now, I'm hoping my in color people have been, at least. They've been playing with Petunia Pop. Yes, they have. Boop. Not quite even. Let's see. Maybe if I look at it on the side, that will be helpful. Okay. And so I have been outside more than usual, which is really nice. I've been reading outside. Last Saturday, I worked in my front yard, and then got too much sun. It was warm all day, and got sun on my face, which I try to avoid now. It's not a good idea. But it happened, and that's life. And it wasn't burned, goodness. It was just tan. So that's life. Okay, like I'm trying to be really organized. Keep this all here, and it's kind of working. But we all know one day I'm going to get busy and just start throwing these things on the floor. But for now, it's clean. Okay. So this already looks great, and you could just drop a sentiment on this, and it would be a beautiful card. No more work necessary, but of course, we're going to do more than that. Summer Dash, I really like it. I like it so much I'm wearing it, right? Roz has been playing with a lot of new stuff. What has surprised you with how much you like it, Roz? Or what have you found challenging or something? What little surprises were in your new products for you? Inquiring minds want to know. This is, I always see that shiny shamrock. I'm telling you, they're not the same colors, but they are close to my eye. Okay, here's our little bow. What? I knew I could have stuck that over with Goosey. Tango's been on me, wanting to play fetch a lot. That's always fun. It's hilarious to watch a little 20-pound dog fetch big long toy. Raj, you probably know about this too if your dog's fetch. And he's so proud. And having these kind of prance anyway, they have a certain physiological thing that makes them really kind of like prance. And oh my gosh, he kept prancing down the hallway. He is so proud with Ducky or Mr. Bill. Those are who he likes to me to throw down the hallway. And of course I tease him, you know. I hold him like by his face. And he tries to bite at him. Like, come on, get down the hallway. And then he comes bounding back. He's so cute. He doesn't chase for as long as he used to, of course, but we still get some good playtime in. Cash watches us like whatever. But you know, he just likes to be with mom. So he's probably just jealous that Tango might be taking a tiny bit of attention away from him. That dog, Cash, if I take a nap or whatever, like, you know, I have to take it sometimes. And boy, he's on it. Definitely, he starts watching me at nighttime. Like, if I brushing my teeth, he's in bed. But every once in a while, Tango will beat him in there. And if Tango's in there, because they kind of fight up on the bed at least. And so if Tango's in there, then Cash kind of is irritated, but he leaves. Every while, Tango says, no, I'm sleeping with mom tonight, and that's it. So where are my snips? Oh, I have them right over here. Where do Jean, I got this particular dress just online at Lane Bryant. Some days leggings are way too hot. Yet, no, I would be I would be way too hot. In fact, I have a thing that I have to do that's more formal at work tomorrow, and I'm just like, do I seriously have to wear pants and closed-toed shoes? You don't have to wear those things, but that's what I'm going to wear because this certain outfit is formal enough, and I'm already like, oh God. But it's only supposed to be 71, so quit your whining, Lisa. Quit whining. Okay, let's this beautiful butterfly. And then I'm going to show you a little trick with our sentiment because there is no sentiment that says, thanks, friend. There is a sentiment that says, thanks. And I wanted to be nice and dark, so I left it there for a minute. There's a sentiment that says thanks and a sentiment that says, dear friend. And so, of course, we can kind of mask the deer part off and make our own sentiment. Okay, let's just color this guy. Now I used, of course, oh, let's see. I used Petunia Pop, right? So now we're going to make the main color for Splash. And I'm going to grab Pretty in Pink. Where is it? Is this it? No, that's Petal Pink. That's what I thought. I like Petal Pink too, but Pretty in Pink is in here somewhere. Here it is. And what about Daffodil Delight? Woo! That's going to be some kind of butterfly. I love the butterfly too on it. And we have a full set again of butterflies. They look gorgeous. I'm sure you can make them into stars. I haven't gotten it yet. I don't know yet. I always have to choose based on how much time I have. And it hurts my heart sometimes, but I can't have everything in the catalog. I know. That is tough. Some might say that's Stampin' Up! Abuse, but that's my life for now. When I'm retired, I can buy everything in the catalog. I'll be going live or whatever we're doing at that point in our lives every day. And I'll be having classes every day so we can look at all the products, right? I hope you'll still be right here with me. Actually, I'm going to color some more of this. This is a gorgeous color. Oh, I really do like teal. I have teal in my living area and not like a bright, bright teal, not like this, but still it's teal and I really like it. It plays off of other colors nicely. I have some green in there too. My walls are painted a green color mojito. It's kind of a yellowish green. So, hello, Jenny. How are you doing? Very nice to see you jumping on here. And let's see, where else did I color? I'm trying to color code this right so I get kind of an even number of the colors. I'm going to use, let me try light. After I said I was going to use dark, let me try light. No, I'm going to use dark. Why not? I'm doing well. Thank you. I'm here crafting with you, so you can't ask for much more than that. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And let's see here. I kind of messed up that one. That means two Pretty in Pinks are going to be together. Oh my gosh. Somebody call the Stampin' Up! Please. Woo! That is pretty. This is the dark one. And isn't this like a summer drink? If a summer drink were a butterfly, it's this butterfly. Oh, it's so fun. If you ordered the Zubilee kit from me, Thoughtful Wishes, that's going to ship on Monday. Okay, everybody. I'm so excited. I wish I could show you the projects right now. I cannot. It's for Zubilee Club to see first. Then I might bring it to you guys later. But it's a good one. I think you're going to really, really have fun with it. So I know I did. Now that was a bundle that was a little harder for me to design with than Spotlight on Nature. And because there's not one big focal point image, I think, what I decided, it's because you have to group things together to make the focal point. And so again, it was really great to work my brain in a different way. And I love all the colors in particular in that paper so much that I just was like, well, this is a joy to work with. And so it was a really fun time. It took me a little long though, I'll be honest. Oh, you know what? I used Flirty Flamingo. My bad. My bad eyesight, that is. Oh well. I thought it was a little dark. Where is Pretty in Pink? Somebody has come in here and stolen it. Okay, I just found it. So this is what it actually looks like. Okay, that would be fun too. But I don't think we ruined our butterfly in any way by using the flirt. There we go. Look at it. Whoa. Now, if I saw a butterfly like that in nature, I would be a little worried. But right now, I think it's gorgeous. So let's do a little fussy, shall we? Oh, that's so sweet of you to say, Ginny. I'm an amazing colorist. Wow. This, like how I stood up a little taller there. I was like, yes, thank you. Now I am going to cut the antenna off of this because while I may be an amazing colorist, I am not that kind of a fussy cutter. Okay. So feel free. You have my permission when you are fussy cutting this butterfly to cut off its antenna. I promise you, it doesn't hurt this particular butterfly at all. Okay. So he or she is fine with it. This looks like a girl. Although it's the males in animal life that are more colorful, huh? No, this is probably a guy. This is Don Johnson from Miami Vice, don't you think? If Don Johnson were a butterfly, and if you're asking who is Don Johnson, then you're younger than me. Crockett and Tubbs, right? I don't even I don't feel like I would watch that show all the time, but apparently I did. You know, this is why I could never major in chemistry. I had too many important things, cultural things in my mind. And I am not, I'll tell you who's like who I love to watch Bessie Cut, and that is uh Elizabeth Goddard. Is that right? I'm thinking, you know who I'm talking about in the UK. She is so fast. She's a skin cut. And I'm always amazed at how good it is. I'm not that, but I'm not afraid of it. And my friend and teammate Maria, she loves to fussy cut. She finds it very relaxing. I'm kind of in the middle, and some people absolutely hate it. I think it stresses my friend Anne out because Anne is like me in that she's likes everything to be perfect and particular. And so even when I ask her to like just cut a strip of paper, she's like, "What? Do you mean on the trimmer?" And I'm like, "No, just cut a strip of paper with the scissors." So don't be afraid. You can do it. I do love cutting though. That's what makes me that's what's like relaxing to me. I should just stamp these and color them when I'm watching TV. But you know what? It's not no, I need good lighting nowadays. I used to be able to sit in dim lighting and color and all that business. No. I need proper lighting, and God knows I can't sit on the floor anymore and do that. Oh, I'm in love with our butterfly, and look how it pops off of the black. Wait until our sentiment in there. Almost looks like we're gonna get some wink on that. We've got to. Now I have this wink of Stella is almost dry, but I like that because you can. Oh, look at this. She's brandy new. She's a brand new Wink of Stella lady. Okay, everyone. So this is good to have. So hello, Leslie. Um, when you get a brand new Wink of Stella, some people say, it's broken. It's broken. I can't get it. And what it is in order for this to be fresh and not dry out, they put a black protective ring here that separates this little piece in there that punctures the reservoir. So take that little black ring off, okay? Put it in your scrap bowl. And then this, and when you push this down now, it will puncture that reservoir, okay? I'm not going to start coloring right on the paper immediately because it doesn't know what to do. It's brand new, right? She is brand new. So I give her a little push and you can watch in here and see the whatever, the secret Wink of Stella stuff start to come through. There we go. Did you see it? Yeah, you see it in there. But you have to just let it run through here a little bit because it kind of like blobs. It gets uneven a little bit. And so you have to give it a few trial runs. Let's see. And we may not wait for this one, but I did want to show you how to start it. Okay, so that's how you start it. Okay. Now, this one, tried and true, pretty dry, so I don't have to be very careful with it. I'm just going to do the summer splash parts so they like stand out. And I've been coloring more and more with the Wink of Stella in the form of a paintbrush. And I'm really liking that. It was like a technique that you learn and then kind of go away from it and do other stuff. And then it's like, oh yeah, that's brand new again. And I also bought myself a brand new pack of blender pens because I tried to use my blender pens here with you, I don't know, maybe a month ago, and they were all dry, which we haven't used them in years and years because those things never dry out. So, yeah, Russ says she has an light. I have an light right here for you guys. That's why the projects always look good. I wish I had an light for myself or some proper lighting for myself, but that's secondary. Okay, let's get our little circle here and then we'll stamp on it. So it's this guy. Now let's take a minute here with these. There's 3 different designs on the outside of these. There's this like dash and dot, Morse code, if you will. Then there's, it's just like radiated stitches dies, okay, which are great also to have. And then there's this one that looks like the eyelet embossing folder. And I think I need this one just because of the butterfly. Otherwise, I would use the eyelet. We'll use eyelet on the next card. Don't you worry. So I do have the mini ready to go. She is ready to go. And I even gave her a new top plate tonight. Woo! We are shooting for the moon. We got a new top plate. And what that means is, so there's 2. There's your base plate. You either use number 3 or number 1. I use 3. There's this one that's all scratched up, right? That's fine. That goes on the bottom. And then I use it. I always just bring in 1 clean plate at a time and I put it on the top. And because it doesn't get cut into if you keep it like this on the bottom. And so then I always know that the cleaner of the plates goes on the top. Then that doesn't press into the top of your cardstock and create a bunch of scratchy images where you're going to color and, you know, the side is what you're going to present on the card. And so you want it to be smooth. And this one's going to be like very smooth because that's a brand new plate. So that's my little trick. And most of you probably do that. But if you don't, you can put that in your back pocket. Okay? It's a freebie. I'm giving out a freebie. Please keep in mind we have 2 new kits going live every month. And we've been doing this the whole year now. And so there are so many cool kits. And I've showed you a couple. You know, I like top pick is that By Your Side, the doggies, dog cats. Don't forget the cats. And so anyway, please keep in mind those kits are their deal, first of all. They are really fun. It's like getting a kit from me where all the pieces and parts are cut for you, and you might do a little cutting, a little layering. You might even do a little stamping, but you don't do it all. And it's just a really fun time. It's also fun. You're going on vacations. And because it's just, you grab that, you grab some scissors, And maybe you're taking your pick tool and you want it to go. And then they're also great to give to unsuspecting friends who think they aren't card makers, turn them into card makers. So then all of a sudden you have another friend who wants to make cards with you. Okay, speaking of friend, we've got the dear friend sentiment here. Okay, masking is roughly masking that. We have masking paper, but don't waste your masking paper for that. Just use a little piece of this post-it tape or a post-it. Okay, and then oh gosh, I haven't even thought of the colors. We should do petal pink's kind of light. Hmm. But that's what I used. Well, we'll use Daffodil Light and um, Summer Splash. Why do I want to call it Island Splash? I don't know. Because I'm getting old. Sorry, everyone. I hope you're still there. Not that stuff because I touched something when I was over there. Whoopsie. Okay. So let's put the friend on first. No, let's put the thanks on first. I can remember before which was more helpful. Okay. So I'm just gonna put the thanks on, and you can see here that I may have to pull it towards me a little bit. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, let me put this aside because that's all the stamping we're gonna do on that right now. And then we're going to bring the friend in and we are going to tap it onto the um, Daffodil Delight. And then this is the important part of masking is you've got to remember to remove your mask or it's going to be really ugly when you stamp it. It's going to be a big blob. Okay. Then you have to just kind of look at your word friend and try to fit it in here with the scripty part. Because we are not working with a photopolymer. We are working with red rubber. I think that looks great. And so it's going to dry back a bit. That's as easy as that is. Okay. And so then let's put this together. Use a cutie. And I'm going to put this up on dimensionals. Actually, I'm going to put the butterfly on it. Shoot. Let's see. I've got this glue. I can use the ultra fine. The highlights are wonderful and they're really, I think, they're really quality, which is hard to find these days. Stamp It Up and Hot Lights. That's your quality right there. So, yeah, if you guys are wondering, like, what's a good desk light, and of course, they are more expensive than some, but they're not like the most expensive. So, I think they're doable. And they have all different configurations. So, desk, office. One I have sits on the floor and it's on a big arm, which I didn't know was going to be so perfect for my video, but it is. So if you're wondering like what I use to light this place up, light it up with the eye light. Okay, now a little bit of dimensional there. And just since I had it on my finger, one more. Let me move that mouse. That's what I touched last time. I'm using the spotlight on nature. One moment here, I'll get the cover of it. And you'll know the bundle when you see it, I think, because it has all the circle dies. Mm-hmm. So now I'm just focusing on my sentiment because the butterfly, as long as it's not flying upside down, it's fine. So these are the dies. And uh, this is the stamp set. Gotta love it. It's good stuff. Okay, and finally, let's bring our cute little bow in. There, that was the side I liked. Cute. And I need a glue dot. Gotta have it. Okay. Little me. Please don't forget, everyone, I'm doing a new giveaway promotion this go around now. So every month, at the end of the month, I will give away some sort of Stampin' Up! Prize. And the way you get entered is to A, purchase something from the Stamping Zoo, and we thank you in advance. And B, can participate in my weekly sketch challenges, which there's a Facebook post. There's a picture of the sketch and a couple of different cards that I made with the sketch. And then you just post yours below and you'll be entered into the drawing at the end of the month. You can enter into each of the sketches, all 4 of the sketches during the month. And I go live sometimes with audio, sometimes not. But I do a video. I either post the video or I go live every Sunday at 4 Mountain Time. Okay. So last Sunday, something went amiss and my audio was not on. So that's how it went. Sorry, I was not going to redo it. I thought about redoing it for like half a second and then I was like, no, I don't have time. So what I did was I created a couple of different reels with it. And then I went ahead and still posted the Facebook page for you to enter. Now, I love that particular sketch. I was kind of sad when the video didn't have audio because I liked the cards. I still have the post up for you so you can see the cards. And this Sunday's video, I wish I knew what went wrong with it exactly, but I will, of course, be paying very careful attention to the audio. So there we go. Here is our take on my In Color Club card. And again, I will probably put another butterfly on the inside because I think it's so cute. I actually colored and cut 5 the first time I did it, just in case. Okay, card 2. This one's just as fun, and I just love it. She's so sweet. And I've cut strips of paper. They are, what are they? 1 inch by 3.5. And I grabbed 2 of the patterns in 5 of the colors. So I liked the little hand-drawn dots, and I like the big botanical print. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to limit it to the 2 different prints, but in the 5 different colors. Oops. Okay, well, that went over. Let's try to put something away. It fell on the floor. That happens. Those dies are going to be awesome to use. Corinne, they are. Everything cleans. I mean, it cuts out really cleanly, and there's just no complaints. Maybe can we have 12 more? No, we don't even need 12 more because these are perfect sizes for scrapbooking, or you could put a photo in something this large for sure. So photos, 3D projects, and cards. I think they're a great size. Okay, so now we have the Shy Shamrock, the other color. Those 2 colors, I'm telling you, when I was packing things for In Color kits, because some of the product, if it has different colors in a package, I pack it up, right? And every single piece of green or blue, basically, Summer Splash or Shy Shamrock, I had to stop on and get it under the light, right? Because these things, if you don't see them under your light, if you see them just in the daylight or fading daylight, it's tough. I know. I love the patterns too, Gian. So cool. So cool. Okay, Leslie, you are welcome. Do you have this? Do you have Spotlight on Nature? It's a good one. It's fun. Okay, now I'm going to grab that ruler that I like so well. So this is random, but the placement of these strips is random, but I still want 5 equally-ish spaced across the front. I want room for all of them on this piece of paper, which is 3 3/4 by 5. So one way to do that is you could just mark it and write with a pencil. But the other way is you can take this like a zero, a ruler that has 0 on it. The color rated, I don't know. Anyway, you put this here, and then when you are even on both sides, which I think I am. No, I'm not. It's got to be 2 1/4. 2 and 1/8. Oh, it's 3 3/4 by 5. It should be 2 1/2 on either side. And so it is. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wish I could show you this ruler has a 0 in the middle, and you get 2 1/2 on one side and 2 1/2 on the other side, and then you know you're in the middle. Okay. And so I'm going to place the feature color in the middle. It really is easier than I made that sound. And so I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to place it, in the middle of the 0. And then we can go from there. So now I'm going to place, I think, a pink on either side. And I have a little bit of play with how they are positioned up and down and left and right. But I don't want to stack them on top of each other too much because, let's see, I think I want to get the patterns. So I want to vary the patterns. So I'm putting a circle here, okay, and I'm putting them off kilter on purpose because I showed the In Color Club. The first idea I had was, of course, just being me. I had them all exactly the same, and they were in a straight line, and they had the same amount of room in between them. And I could see that was not going to be successful for everyone on the first go because it wasn't successful for me on the first go, right? And then I was like, no, don't do that, Lisa. And this looks a lot more fun. It's more, it's more fun. It's more Lisa. So anyway, hello, KZ, and thank you for sharing. Oh, yes, you have to come home and eat. My goodness, that is a must. Okay, we're putting the summer splash away, and we're getting the other ribbon that looks close to it. The ribbons, I think, especially look close, but they're not the same. You would know if I used the wrong one. So here's our Shy Shamrock. I think Shamrock is my favorite color. I was very surprised. I assumed I would choose Petunia Pop because she's like a pinky purple. I don't know. I'm just Shy Shamrock and I. Not because I'm shy, that's for sure. I think we established that. It's just something about her. I like it. Okay. So since none of you are to help me, I am going to use my reverse tweezers to hold that. Right. And then I'm going to my bow here. And then I can finish it off. Oh, we've got it 90% of the way there. Oh gosh, that's a perfect bow. Perfect. Okay. Straighten it up there. Sometimes it's easier to tell if it's straight if you look at the back. Okay. And then we need another circle. And I don't have, Happy Birthday is from Unbounded Love, or something like that. Is that it? I've drawn a blank tonight. It's from Unbounded Love, the one that has all the frames, the little frames, and sentiments. And I did it because I had used, these sentiments a lot. I think I'm gonna go back there and get another one of those. I like Summer Splash too, Leslie. I mean, the cool thing is I don't dislike any of these. And it's kind of difficult to choose, which means it's a really good set in colors. And it's obviously in if my dress are these colors because you know me, I am not on trend. But it is a new dress, and so I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, that's why I picked it out. Okay. Petunia Pop is KZ's favorite. Yeah. You know why? Because you're go, go, go. Jean, is it still your favorite? Or have you decided yet? You were being a little wishy-washy, like, oh, this is so cute. How can you not love Shy Shamrock? She's a cutie. She is definitely Shamrock Light. I love it. Okay, 1 minute. Let me grab yet another stamp set. So many stamp sets, so little time. Let me make sure my dress isn't raised up in the back there. Yes, okay. Just for you. It's a very all occasion sentiment, right? But look at this. These pieces and parts fit together, fit separately. They can go inside and outside a card. And they're just beautiful and they're all the different sizes a little bit. So I really, really like them. And the dies are a winner. We worked with this, I think, last weekend or last week. I was showing you different ways to use the frames. So I keep them this way. I don't put them down on this if it's all words because I can't read backwards very well. I can't even read forward sometimes. So to ask me to read backwards is kind of a lot. Like, thank you, no. All right, what do I want to grab? Let's take the things off. And we're done with that. Whoa. I need to give myself a fighting chance there. Okay, guess what? We need another little hello, Trish. You are late, Trish. That's it. You're grounded. You know what that means? Extra card making for you this weekend. Let me get this in here because sometimes these that I think, oh, I'll just stick them on the outside of the stamp set. They don't always stick around. And then they end up on the backs of other things that just confuse me later on. Okay, so we're going to get that eyelet circle. I think it's this one. So I always just kind of lay them over my stamp set. Now we are going to do an impression of the tulip as well on this because why not? Okay, we need the mini. Oh, make room, friends. We need the mini with that clean plate. Cindy's new favorite color is peach pie. I know, see, but I loved peach pie when they first came out. Now I'm kind of really liking Shy Shamrock. That doesn't take anything away from peach pie. Don't get me wrong. I still love her. And she is, after all, part of the peach or part of the pie family. Part of the pie sisters, pecan and pumpkin and peach. In fact, I said, I'm wondering if I like Stampin' Up! For the cards or the pie. I'm starting to wonder if that was just their evil plan. Okay. Oh, yeah. Get that beautiful design. I'm going to get that bowl. I'm going to get that bowl over here. Old Lisa would have just flicked these off on the floor. Let's see here. Now we need this guy, and there's a few little inserts still in there, and I just flick them out. Just flick them. They usually come out. And if not, then now you grab take your pick tool or leave them. if you're okay with that. Some of you are not. Those are fighting words for some of you. No. Oh, Jenny, you took a 4-hour nap. That is called not a nap. That's recuperation. And you must have needed it. So good for you. And you can watch the replay. So if you were late to coming in, I'm still so happy you're here. If you're watching on replay, I'm so happy you're here. I'm happy if you are coming via Facebook or via YouTube. Welcome, everyone. And in the beginning of this class tonight, I showed avid level swaps. And I also showed, now let me get my scrap paper, whatever that is. I showed avid level swaps, and I also showed the bundle that was available to demonstrators to use during Creativity Now. So if you're curious about some of the little perks that we get as demonstrators, that's just one of them, is joining in a creativity event. Just for you. Oh, let's see. I want to stamp this tulip, but do I want to stamp it in green? That seems weird. Although I did have some green tulips and I loved them. They kind of just faded away like tulips do. But they were very French to me. They were very Parisian, very beautiful. And let's see. I'm sure I have some grid paper, or maybe it all was so ratty that I threw it away. That's okay too. Let's just do this. Let's look at this and see what we think. So it's going to be second generation. Now, when I did this with the Petunia Pop on the first card I showed you, I did third generation. It was so dark. So pretty. Yeah, why not? Do it. Okay, now let's bring this thing over here. And I'm on a glass mat, right? So it doesn't really matter. But I just really want to make sure I have the main tulip here. Oh, that looks great. I love that effect of doing something stamped over my sentiment. I do it a lot. You guys know that. And I also like to splatter. Those are two great things. Roz is here, KZ. Or if she's not, she was. Yeah. Thank you for following up on each and watching out for each other. Anna says she loves the pie too. It's a good one, isn't it? It's bright and it filled a niche that we didn't really have. It's kind of like a softer, gentler grapefruit grove, which I also loved. So I don't decorate with orange. I must really love it because when we get those different oranges, I really like them. Plays very nice with, just made a card today with Calypso Coral and Peach Pie. Love it. And I also, it looks with pumpkin pie. Of course it would, right? Jenny got Happy Mail today. Oh, good. Still open it? My gosh. I'm getting a big package tomorrow. And guess what? It's full of all sorts of stuff for all of you, lots of you anyway, for events. So I'm so excited. Get those in the house, start working and designing. I have my big 2-day event coming up June 14th and 15th. So I have all sorts of beautiful programming. Of course, I do Zubilee Crafty Kit every month. Please think about joining that. It's so fun. It's $45 a month. That includes the shipping. You get at least $25 of product plus extra, like not including that, all of the card kits and the different layering pieces and die cuts, etc., that I give you to make 6 projects. Okay, and so like this time, it's 5 cards on one 3D project. It's so cute. It's so teeny and cute. But I'm not going to tell you because it's for my clubbers to see first. Okay, my Zubilee people get that privilege. So of course, I do videos for each of the cards, and kit comes to all packaged up as nicely as I can do it. And you also have a PDF. So, and that's all I usually have in Facebook group, but I can also send videos via YouTube if you're not on Facebook. Okay, so please keep that in mind. The registration is down in the descriptions below, and I just think I have a fun time with it. Okay, let's get some Shy Shamrock. Let's just drive this Shy Shamrock theme here. And I like this. I didn't even put the insert in it, did I? I don't think so. Let's see. I think it's Nike. Nike! What? Well, we'll fix that right now. Because I probably want to send it out to one of you. You know, I've been on a card send-in kick. Because that is part of our hobby, right? Is make a card and then send the card. You don't make a card and then hoard it. That's no fun. Okay, so while I'm getting paper, which like Petunia Pop, Shy Shamrock? Anna, don't say both. You have to choose. You have to be a me and choose. She's so diplomatic and nice. She doesn't want to make either one of them feel bad. That's 3 3/4 by 5 right there. Yep, we got it going on. Going on. Okay, did I clean this? That was silly. Because, well, here, let me do this. So this one has a side picture of the tulip. Beautiful. But the other, I knew it, Anna. Now you're on it. And guess what? Now you have to do extra stamping this weekend too. That's a bad stamper. Okay. So I like this little finish that we can do also, which is bringing in. Now this is from Spotlight on Nature. All these stamps for you are, and the happy birthday are from Spotlight on Nature. So everything I've used tonight, it's a very versatile little stamp. It's not like full, but don't let that fool you. Each one of them is very integral. Okay, now let's see. You guys have been saying you like peach pie. So we're going to bring peach pie in and do this little splatter stamp. And there. What about that? Thank you for sharing, Deborah. I love that. You like the one on the right. KZ likes the one on the right, everybody. Is anybody going to fight her for it? Oh, KZ, I'm sorry you had to send out 4 sympathy cards. But I mean, as I always say, I'm so glad that you can do such a personal thing in sending a handmade sympathy card, but that's a lot. I hope you don't have to send any out for a while now. Okay, and then this is going to go on the inside of Kathleen's card. And beautiful. See there? Just a little something. Sometimes just grab the little stamps make all the difference, right? And so just grab the little pieces and parts, pull apart the sentiments like we did, and all of a sudden you have all sorts of options, right? So here were our cards. Again, those were cards for my Lonely In Clubbers in Color Club. And then these are the cards, the alternates that we made tonight. So super fun with the summer splash. She did make a splash, huh? Super pretty. And then Shy Shamrock, just for you, and all of the different in colors on the front. Aw, I thank you guys so much. No, you're the ones that are too good to me. I love coming live with you. I really do. It's it still is, after how long have I been doing this? 5 years. It's still one of the best parts of my week. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have this for Thursday nights. So thank you so much, everyone. Please know that I have events online and in person that you can register for. I also have these free online classes every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, that are saved for you to watch on replay. And now I have added the Step and Chat sketch, which you can see for the first time every Sunday at 4 p.m. All right, everyone, I want you to have a wonderful weekend. I enjoy the weather. Hopefully, you'll have good weather now. And I'll see you soon.